really happen. This right-wing movement across the West is so encouraging.
Our colleague, Dr. Jordan Peterson, plans to devote much of the next 4 years to that particular fight.
Really?
Yes.
I
He thinks there's a real opportunity in Europe.
I spent some of last night. I saw Liz Truss was in town, former UK Prime Minister. Nigel Farage is in town. I haven't seen him yet, but he's been going around to some of the parties. So you do have, Giorgia Meloni is in town. You have
Javier Milei was here.
Milei showed up. That's good.
My boy.
Yeah.
Love me some Milei.
He's doing great. He's doing fantastic.
It's unbelievable what he's doing. What he's doing is insane. He actually has them in the black.
Now,
crazy.
What I want to know is, did my favorite Latin American strongman make it, Nayib Bukele?
I believe he is coming.
All right, there we go.
I think Bukele is coming.
And my personal favorite Latin American strongman, Justin Trudeau.
Wow, we really just teed it up and
that was
right there out of the park.
Great.
As my father taught me, never pass up a chip.
I actually was going to say, when he announced he was leaving politics, this would be the first time since 1959 that a Castro didn't run a Western nation. That's not true. The president of Honduras is Xiomara Castro.
Oh, there you go.
So we have one more to take down.
There is something unique happening across the world, and you do see this kind of thing happen where very akin leaders across the world tend to get elected at kind of the same time.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to bode well for Europe. I mean, the right-wing movements in France, in Spain, with the Vox Party, in France with the National Rally, in Germany with both the AfD and the Center Democratic Union. There is something happening, and it is a revolt of the people against the elite. winning because, right now it's a high watermark for kind of love for Trump. There always is this honeymoon period. Trump's actually getting one. He didn't get one last time. This time he gets one.
That's right.
But 6 months from now, the left will have reconstituted in some form or fashion, and Kamala, as running for governor of California, now that Newsom has completely blown it, could be the person who says, listen, I ran against him. I only lost because Joe Biden, and give me the shot again. And the intersectionality, we all think DEI is dead. DEI is dead for reasonable people. For California, it's still very much alive.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And so,
And Donald Trump should endorse her if she runs for governor.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
What happened to your clock?
They're trying to find Biden. He's wandered off.
They were doing so well. It is kind of disappointing. I like to think that if we could hear maybe somebody saying a prayer or something, and we'd be like, oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. But
I don't think so. They're all talking to each other.
yeah, it's probably just all falling apart on me. All my plans.
I didn't even see Calvin.
Yes, he shaved off that afro. I talked to him for 20 minutes. It was when he walked away, I went, oh, that's Calvin Harris.
Our friends from the Blaze were at the parties last night. We were at the TPUSA gala last night, all five of us, I believe, and Dr. Peterson. And our buddies Glenn Beck and Tyler Carden and Gaston Mooney, who are like giants.
Yeah.
They're all giants.
I know. We need to carry around apple boxes when we're around these Nordic,
Speak for yourself, guys.
Right.
and around Walsh.
The problem is that Matt's actually a small forward, but in our lineup, he's the center. We're a very undersized team, right?
Yeah.
That's just what it is. It's a Jewish basketball team, basically.
You guys do make me feel very tall. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I did get home in time to watch your team get humiliated in the what was essentially the Super Bowl because nobody can beat You like Johnny.
I get a kick out of them a lot, and I like seeing people, who you don't ordinarily see.
Yeah.
So I've been to about 1 billion political soirees.
Right.
What is really interesting about this spate of them, we've gone to however many, half a dozen or a dozen, is the group of people is unlike anything you've ever seen in Republican politics.
Yeah.
So you're walking in, there is Conor McGregor,
Yes.
you turn over, here's some rapper, or you turn over here.
Kid Rock smoking a cigar
Kid
inside.
Rock smoking a cigar in the
Only one allowed
where
to.
we were, yeah.
I will say, I talked to a lot of people at the party last night. I have no idea what
Anybody said, yeah.
So,
You just kind of nod.
There was
You
I
smile.
told Matt
I
this
agreed
last
to a lot of things. I had no idea what I did. Yeah, okay.
I said this to you last night, Matt, but this attractive woman was speaking to me at one point, and she was much taller than me, again, because Jewish basketball team. And she had leaned down and she was saying something to me. You were standing with me. Yeah. And I was trying for all my might to listen. And we got to the point where she stopped talking and it became clear that she had asked me a question. And I had not heard one
No, you couldn't hear anything.
syllable.
You couldn't.
Not a single
come do it with me because she said she wouldn't want to do it with you.
Yeah, well, we should let her.
They have school today?
Yeah, because they got out for stock show.
And they have Fridays off.
Yeah.
Un-American school?
Oh, no, is this one?
Oh.
Oh man, that was a while ago. That was like minutes ago. You may need to drop the yeah, the video's buffering.
Alright.
You may need to drop the
Yeah, that's not connected. No, this is not going too well. I can't just like turn the light